His little dog looks at us and poops right on the floor.
And I'm standing in the dining room, living room area, and I see a body chalk mark on the floor.
And I walk through and I see in the restroom the toilet is filled with...
Welcome to another episode of That's Awkward. And we always start with the first question: who you are and what areas you service. I know this is the boring part of the interview, but
of course. So my name is Tim Lloyd. So I service Huntington Beach,
okay,
Seal Beach,
okay,
some in Newport Beach. So
All
you know how realtors say that they can do business anywhere,
right?
But I concentrate in Huntington Beach, specifically downtown,
Okay,
which is where I live, Harbor, Surfside, Sunset Beach, and then also Balboa Island.
from like North Orange County, just
Right.
what is that?
Right.
20 minutes south of Los Angeles.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think it takes me 40 minutes on a good day to probably get into Los Angeles proper.
Okay. So we're here for the real magical question: most awkward, craziest, whatever moment in real estate.
So the craziest thing that I've come across, and I had to think about this, is I just roll back, right, the
Okay.
Rolodex of different things that have happened. So
Well, now you're gonna have to define Rolodex for some of our audience.
yeah. I didn't even think about that. Boy, I should actually have one to show.
There you go.
Yeah. So was showing a townhouse,
Okay.
and it was an end unit, and the townhouse itself was a little bit choppy when you walked into it, just the way of the layout. But it was a typical, and I have to be careful how I say this, but you could tell that a guy lived there.
Okay.
You walk in, had darker colored paint, had a couple of arcade machines in the living room,
Okay.
pinball machine,
Right.
Frogger, what have you. And the
Good
owner,
choice of furniture.
yeah, exactly. And I thought, okay, that's actually not that bad.
Right.
And the owner was actually present when we went to look at the property. So as the realtor shows us through, we get to the second floor where his bedroom's at, and they had knocked out part of the wall from the bathroom into the bedroom. So there was kind of a partial wall, and there was a bathtub that just was on a pedestal in the middle of the bathroom, which I thought,
Okay.
all right, that's kind of strange, but everybody has different eclectic tastes.
Odd place for it.
Odd place.
Was plumbing connected to it?
There was plumbing.
Okay.
There was plumbing. Yeah, it did work because we demonstrated that. But it was just, there was no curtain. There was nothing around it.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, that's kind of odd. So we walked into the master bedroom, and as I'm looking at the master bedroom, I'm looking at the ceiling, and I noticed that there's wood planks outlining like a triangle.
Okay.
And in the wood planks are eye holes. And I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. Wood planks in the ceiling with eye holes. Now, the guy that owned the place was
Got me curious.
Yeah. The guy that owned the place was, he had a tattoo parlor.
Okay.
So not that really matters, but I'm thinking, okay, well, how do I tie into the fact, is my brain's working, right? 'Cause
Right.
I'm seeing my client looking at this, and I'm thinking, all right, well, they're going to ask me questions. And so when we went to look at the master closet and pulled it open, there was a cage in there that had whips, chains,
Oh,
all kinds
sweet.
of different implements.
Okay.
I'm like, so that's what we've got going on here. My clients were...
Did they turn around and say, "Does this come with the house?"
Tim, when we write the offer, we want to make sure that that's included
These
along with the
items-
washer, dryer.
Exactly.
What was interesting is it didn't necessarily turn them off.
Okay.
It was more of the choppiness of the unit itself, but it definitely provided for discussion for the rest of the day as we went on our way.
So
yeah,
you,
I can't go any.
yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing that I've come across.
You've got to wonder as a listing agent, how do we sell this as a special feature?
Right. And that's the thing. Your fiduciary responsibility is to represent your seller as best as possible.
Correct.
How do you, because you're not going to put that in any kind of a description.
Well,
well, you could say, but if I'm a listing agent and Nestor, you're going to come and take a look at it, do I prep you for that and just say, hey, by the way, when you get through the house, there might be some things that are just a bit
Probably,
unusual.
yeah.
You know?
You're right. Probably not, but yeah, could we have some fun with it? Sure.
Yeah.
Social media nowadays, could
Yeah.
that make for some interesting? Bet you I can get some more views on your property.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
It's definitely target marketing. I
Yeah.
know where I'm going to go with that. But, again, you don't know when you don't judge, because I think I know my clients. But
Right.
who knows? Maybe they walked out of there and thought, oh, that's kind of cool. I tried
Never
to maintain
know.
my composure, which I did. But opening up that closet and seeing the cage and going, okay, that was what I was looking for as far as the explanation to what I was seeing in the rest of the
So
place.
you didn't write up an offer.
Tied everything in. Did not write an offer.
All
for
right.
that.
All right. Well, that's definitely an interesting story. And we see everything. We honestly do
We
see
do.
everything
We
in
do.
this business. And, we're not here to make fun of the different situations.
No.
Honestly,
No.
we share our unique experiences, because this isn't all glamour.
No.
Everybody
no.
always thinks real estate. Oh, you get to look at pretty houses all day long, and everybody's happy, and all the tears of joy. Not so much.
No, I think what's interesting in our industry is that we get to peek behind the curtain.
Mhm.
We really do. And then you get
a good way of saying
a way to look into people's lives.
Right.
And you have to be, really open-minded that everybody has different lives that they
Yep.
live. And so our job as realtors are to be able to help people package what they have and help them prep certain things. Because I thought about this and I thought, okay, well, if I was a listing agent, would I have a conversation with him and say, you might want to just, I don't want to say disrupt your lifestyle, but maybe put a bit of it on hold for a while
Mhm.
and move this out, because it might be more appealing to,
Right.
because is our job as realtors, in my mind, we want to be able to have people come in and we're not looking for that 1 out of 100 buyer.
Correct.
We're looking at 1 out of 3, 1 out of 5, whatever that is. And so in order to make that happen, you need to have homes that are as generic in a sense
Correct.
as possible.
Yeah, no, you're
So-
100% right. As as a listing agent, having that conversation, and whether they choose to do something about it or not, that's entirely up to them
Exactly.
as the homeowner. But yeah, my job is to walk in there and get you the most exposure for your house as possible,
Exactly.
and get you, if you're looking for the highest dollar, those are that's my job.
Right.
And hey, if this is going to get in the way, I've got to have that conversation with you. Hey, this might get in the way. And sometimes
might.
the conversations are difficult conversations. We had one the other day. Guy built a bat house. For bats.
For bats.
For bats.
Okay.
And well done outside, and insect control. When you look at it that way, very interesting. It was insect control. But
It's like spiders.
yeah. But I'm sorry, that box and what its purpose is going to be
Yeah.
a possible turnoff to
Yeah.
some people. So, because they think bats and vampires, whatever the case may be, and all of a sudden it's so.
Bats and vampires.
I know, right?
It's interesting. I didn't really take it in that direction. I was thinking bats, and I was thinking viruses, and transmittable diseases.
There you go.
But I like the vampire aspect anyhow, because if you're going to be some kind of a supernatural kind of ghoul thing, it's like, wouldn't you want to be a vampire? They're stylish.
There they are, but always
Yeah.
out at night. You can't hang out during the day.
Well, I mean,
I like my sleep.
get it. You just get it differently. I
There we
guess.
go. So, Tim, how do they find you? They're looking for you online or looking for you in the
Cool.
world of real estate. How do they find you?
So they would call me
Okay.
at 714
Okay.
794 7824. They could email me at tim@timlloydrealestate.com.
Okay.
And I do have a
Any social
Facebook
media?
business page.
Facebook,
And
okay.
I have Instagram. And I think my Instagram is Tim Lloyd Real Estate at timlloydrealestate.com.
Okay. It's been a pleasure.
No, it's been great.
Yeah. If you've got comments or have questions, I will drop Tim's information down below in the thing.
Yes.
So always feel free to reach out to him if you do have any questions, or if you drop any comments in there, let me know. Happy to hear your thoughts on this. Thank you guys so much.
Peace out.